What's up, people? This is Darkkid102 here, and I'm here with a new MMO called Dark Blood. As all of you know, I only play action brawler MMORPG, so this is what it is. And think of this game as a fusion of Dungeon Files Online and Rusty Hearts, and also Ludia. And before any of y'all scream rip off, just look at my Dragon Nest videos, and that'll be my counter argument. Annotations will be on my video. No, go ahead. I'm waiting actually. Go ahead and look. Okay, for those of you who did look and see, yeah, that's what I think. And for those of you who didn't, I'll just give a short rant. To repeat myself, every game is a ripoff of every game except for its origin. So, for example, I could bet you COD wasn't the first FPS. Actually, the first FPS, or if those of you who don't know what COD is, Call of Duty. Call of Duty wasn't the first FPS. Actually, the first FPS is Wolfenstein 3D. By id Software, and what came after that was Doom, and Doom is very famous. So Doom was the second FPS, and it's still the greatest one. People still play it, I guess. And after that spawned a whole bunch of FPS like SOCOM, Call of Duty, Counter-Strike, etc., etc. And the first platforming game was a game called Space Panic, I think. And look what ripped off Space Panic: Donkey Kong. So what does that say? And the first vertical shooter was, I think, Asteroids, or I think something predated Asteroids, but after that spawned Galaga, Galaxian, 1942, 1943, etc., etc. And heck, I'm sure even Super Mario Bros. And Legend of Zelda was a ripoff of something else. In fact, Legend of Zelda took elements from this old Atari game called Adventure. So yeah, and then Crash Bandicoot kind of ripped off Super Mario Brothers. It took some elements from Super Mario Brothers. You could call that a ripoff. And Spyro the Dragon took some elements off of Legend of Zelda. And I know you're saying, how so? Well, Legend of Zelda, you could travel, or you could traverse through an open fielded world. Same with Spyro the Dragon, so you could call that a ripoff as well. So again, my point is, every game is a ripoff except for its original. So there you go. So let's get started. Wow, channel 1 and channel 2 is really busy. Okay, so I went ahead and made all 4 characters. I reached them all to level 5. So this is a first look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm going to play through at least one or two, probably one dungeon. I'm going to be doing the same quest for each character, so if you get bored, I'm sorry, but that's what I chose. So here we have the hunter, which I named Eunuch, the warrior, which I named Alton, the mage, which I named Xeon, and the knight, which I named Diara. And I have another rant about somebody who basically talks smack about this game, which I'll do in the next video. So I'm going to be breaking it into each character. So today I'm going to start off with Eunuch. And so far the concept on the artwork looks pretty nice. Usually you see like anime / manga based games such as Elsword, Vindictus, Vindictus, sorry, Dungeon Files Online, and Rusty Hearts, but this one is pretty realistic. And I am using the gamepad. Good thing they made it accessible, because in the closed beta, which I was so lucky to play, the closed beta didn't really have gamepad, so it was a little bit harder for me to play. But they implemented the gamepad, so I could play without resting. So let's just start it off and go into the dungeon. And you could tell it really has that that Lunia feel with the overworld. Just got one big world right here, and it has that bird's eye view like in Rusty Hearts. And then it has the dungeon holding area like in DFO. So that's cool. I'm glad they took some elements from the favorite games that I play. Okay. So let's go to Deep and Lucid Forest. I like the loading screen. The loading bar is a sword unsheathing. That's awesome, though. And I like how he gets, I like how he gets ready. It's awesome. Let's see. Double tap is to run. You got your basic DFO style controllers, and you could only attack in 2D, so although it looks like you're going down, you could only attack side to side. So a mix between Rusty Hearts and DFO. That's awesome, though. So let's go ahead and attack this dotted hyena and some of these bears. I don't like to attack animals, even though they look pretty battle damage as it is. Yep, I knew I was missing something. And I can't do that. Oh, I can't. Never mind. Finally, people. Another good thing about this game is that it forces you to go full, so it forces you to do the dungeon in its entirety. I wanted to get you. Wow, that's a little bit graphic. Jeez. Was that a headshot? I believe so. Oh my goodness, these are some ugly looking things. Mutated pods? Obviously. Ow! Okay, I'm coming after you. Jeez, that was a high kicking. Not even a high kick, that was a high jump kick. I missed. Peace.
Come on.
Wait, did I miss anything? No, I didn't. Okay. Run. Oh god. Oh hey there, buddy. What do you do? Oh god, you are overpowered. Patrol Lloyd. This should be a spearman. Like, that should be one of the characters. Developers of the game, if you're listening to this, make a spearman. You already got a swordsman. Make a spearman. Ow. Actually, I don't need to attack them anymore. Ah, you stupid hog. Come here. Peace. Okay, let's return to village. Okay, and what's my escape? What's my level? No, that's not my level. I am level 5 still. Okay. Let me check to see how much time I have. 16. Okay. Well, even though I'm still level 5, I'll end it here. So probably because it's been 60 minutes already, probably because I've been talking a little bit too long at the intro, but it's okay. So I'll have to end it here, or actually not end it here. I'll take a short break, and then I'll start with the warrior. So before I go though, I'll just like to say to those of you, or to the family and friends who have lost their loved ones in the shooting in Colorado for the Dark Knight Rises, I send my condolences, and I send my sympathy. It made no sense what happened, and it was idiocracy. So I send my condolences, I send my sorrow, I send my sympathy. So stay tuned, people. Stay tuned.